best bet would be to teach the system how to make the actual pattern provider. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make how that'll go is beyond me. I mean, really, it's just it's a guessing game. I should probably empty my inventory. Alright. Looking for some sheep. I do think it is, or rather, I really hope it's a thing that I never get over how much Minecraft has changed visually. Do I have shears? I do. Oh. For once I don't have to mark sheep. Don't seem to be getting too much wool. It is odd that there's shaped trees like that. I'm not one to question it. There's more sheep over there. Very good. Oh, he gave me 3. What a dude. That should be more than enough. go ahead and do this. No. Helps if I actually have stone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe the levers are in. Oh, cool. I have one lever left. Nice. Actually, can't I just do... Yeah. Perfect. Like a dream. So, I want to do this. I need to do a few things actually, but namely, yeah, about that. I don't got a whole lot of goodies available to me, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna need to make more stuff. And I could do a harvester. Can I make a harvester? Well, obviously there's those ones, but... Why am I so tempted to make an overly complicated farm system? Like, not even just like, oh, you know, it comes out, it harvests, it goes back, it's great. No. I want something that fucking pulls the bottom of the wall down, sends out the harvesters all the way across, brings it all the way back, pistons come back up to completely obscure it, and in between, to prevent things from getting caught, there's a gate that lifts. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why. I didn't ask for this, but now I want to make it. I didn't want it to be like this or do things the way I do. But here we are, I guess. And I gotta get the electric ones as well. But like, I don't know why. My brain's just like, yeah, no, that's reasonable and sane. Let's do that. But sanity. So that might have to be a project that waits until after I've gone ahead and, you know, automated a lot of things. How much a lot of things is going to be, I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to do things, man. Yeah, so, you know what, let me just fucking give me this. You. Shit. I've just remembered that I can't. Fuck. I'll be back. I still need mending. We'll come back to that later. That's a later problem. Oh, okay. No ender pearl teleportation for me, I guess. No, that's fine. Totally chill about that. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna need your pearls there. You stupid bastard. Give me the pearl! Give me the pearl! Okay. Oh, there's 4 of them per thingy of that. Interesting. Interessante. Ah, you fucking dick. Ooh, hello. It is a little upsetting, you know, not getting the... Alright, I need to... Okay, good. I'm realizing that getting back might be a bit of an issue, but you know what? Later me is going to have a lot of problems to attend to, I guess. There's too much smoke. this up. You know, I totally forgot that there's probably multiple power bracelets that I could make. I just made this one being like, yeah, no, I'm probably not going to need any more. Let's find out. So, I've made a mistake. Actually, twofold. So I don't really have any coal on me. And there's no burnable fuel. I guess if I got real desperate. This isn't gonna work, right? Oh no, it worked. Oh no. I have a feeling this is going to be a really long flight. Let me just sail up over that. I am astonished that this has worked as well as it has. This is a very strange game of pilot I'm playing. This should not have worked as well as it did. I will not lie. I am absolutely dumbstruck and baffled. I'm... You know what? It ain't dumb. If it works, like, and it's really all I can say at this point. Like, I don't know, man. You know, I just took my wooden plane, threw some lava on the engine, and bombed your uncle off I went. It's kind of wild. I wasn't really expecting it to work as well as it did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there was gonna be like some resistance to it, or like there wasn't gonna, you know, do. But no, it did. It certainly did. Like I can't really complain. Like it did it. I'm just kind of left baffled and. confused as to how. Well, I guess I should probably make the slow fall one, huh? What do I need for that? Oh. Well, that's gonna be a bit awkward, isn't it? We'll check that one out later then. So, I got all that stuff, and that's great. But, do I have enough? Yes. Interestingly, I do. Okay. So, tier 3, I think it would be best to do Certus to start, because while I do have that, maybe I don't need Certus. Do I save? Okay, so I can... You know what? I think I know what I can do. So... No, that would have to be a later thing. It might just be best for me to focus on doing circuits better for now. Because once I can do circuits, then I can kind of speed things along. So let me do... I need a bunch of steel. So I guess I will do that then. Wait. Each of those is considered 8. So that's 64. Whole bunch of steel, and then afterwards I'm gonna make a whole bunch of the circuits. So maybe I ought to do osmium then. Let me see. I get quite a lot of iron out of it. Wait, if I mine quartz with this... How's it going, Patty Cake Players? How you been? Okay, weird that doesn't smelt it, but... Alright. acceleration card. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay. So, if I want to expand the immune system, I should probably do. Where are the presses? Okay. Right here. Why are they in here? They need to be in there. I've always thought about starting a forever world, but the problem is like I don't have the the whole patience and like brain power to really like commit to one. Like it sounds fun because it's like it's just your most set world with like all your gear and shit. I don't know. Like it always sounds appealing, but I've never actually pulled the trigger on it. You have backpacks, so it tells me there's mods. What kind of mods are you working with? Because on the one hand, even if you're working with minimal flat space. Okay, okay. Um, I'd go with the more open area then, because there's less for you to really work with. If you're using something like Create, for example, like even just those mods plus Create, you could definitely do a lot of really cool shit with the mountain. No, if it's just vanilla plus, then nah, go with plains. I mean, you say that, But powdered snow is kind of cool. No pun intended. Like, just saying. Because think about it. If you have the camera mod, you could probably do it with like no clip camera too. But but think about it this way. If you build in the mountain, you can use the snow as a transition point for whenever you're changing scenes. So while it's not really conventional for building, it's great for cinematics. I'm playing with a whole bunch. Create mystical agriculture, mechanism, immersive aircrafts. You name it, most of them are here. It's not in all the mods, but it's certainly pretty close. Alright. That's fully cooked up. Do you have... I'm assuming you have default terrain generation, given the list of mods you gave. Because there's one terrain mod that does like really, really tall mountains and really deep oceans. Okay, so that's good to go. We'll take half of these, chuck them in there, and do a bunch of engineering, 'cause I think that's the one that is, right? Yes, good. And they print. Very good. Yeah, no. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've sort of fallen in love with the rustic base, like the rustic in a mountain kind of base. Mm-hmm. Understandable. Yeah, no. Like I would definitely look into some of like the terrain stuff. Terralith is okay. There's one in particular that I can't remember the name of that does a really good job with giving you a lot of cinematic landscapes. Maybe. I can't remember the name of it, unfortunately. Because there's. I know there's a couple that use terrain generation from like the plugins that most servers tend to use if they want custom terrain. But those are, in my opinion, kind of shitty because you can't really work off that. In my opinion. It's like it looks great from a distance, but once you get close, it's like, oh, there's dead coral in the mountain. And it's like, what? The terrain. Because, like, I get it. Like, you want your mountains to look all textured, but, like, what am I going to do with dead coral on my wall? Like, what? You know, if I could rehydrate it and silk touch it, sure, maybe, but Even still, you're really pushing the envelope there. Mm-hmm. God. I can't remember. I really wish I could remember. Because, like, I've played a couple packs where you'll have, like, that might be it. That might be it. That sounds familiar. Like, you'll have these mountains that go all the way up to, like, 300. And you'll have oceans that dip all the way to, like, -20. Yeah. Can I make... Yes! Awesome. Bamboo hopper. I need a second thing for it, though, but I can do it. I can do it. It's a thing. I can do it. If the armor wasn't so awful, and I might... I may have to do that. Shit. Well, I need new armor soon. I can just fucking buy glowstone. Oh. Fuck, man. Alright. I mean, yeah, I can't really complain about that. Like, that's just... The fuck? Where? You know what? That's fine. So I can just take a bunch of gold. Sell it to you. Great. 2, 3. We'll pop 2 of those in there for now. Okay. I don't need that much gold. But yeah, no. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a forever world with create. I would need some sort of resource generation, though. That way, after a while, it becomes less about, like, massively grinding everything out and more just having farms running. I don't know. I'm also not great with editing, so yeah. I don't know, honestly. Like, because, like, the analytics answer would be, oh, it's a world that you play and you do things in. Like, no, that's not. That doesn't sound right to me. I think obviously it, you know, is a world you play frequently and return to for a while at least. Um, I don't know. I don't want that. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Stone. I don't know. Because I think realistically, it'd be super cool to have just like a world that you frequent, whether it be like adding mods, removing mods, like, sort of playing with things until eventually it just kind of feels right. And then just kind of go until you're done. Because I've definitely had a couple like worlds when I was younger where I would like return to them just to kind of like stand around and not really do much. I'd taken the sights of like what all I built, which at the time wasn't much because I was awful at building and I still am, but I'm definitely much better than I was. Like I'd be, walking through the mine and there'd be a hole in the wall. I'd be like, "Damn, that's a good house." It's like, sure, but no, I think it'd be cool to have, just like a base set of mods that make the world feel like a home in a way. Because I think it'd be really cool to have like create and all that and just have eventually the time to be like, okay, we're gonna set time aside to have this goofy ass machine that probably doesn't serve any purposes, but it'd be cool to do. Like, I don't know if you were here for it earlier. For whatever reason, my brain has decided to automate my farm. I'm going to complicate it as much as possible. Like, not just like some harvester somewhere that'll be pulling. No, I don't want that shit. I don't want none of that nonsense, pissy little, oh, it goes out, comes back, and does what it needs to do, and there's no No, fuck that noise. I'm about to complicate everything. That wall over there, it's going to open up, and then it's going to come out. And it's not just going to stop at that part. No, it's going to go all the way across, and then it's going to go back. And then once it's back, it's going to close again. So you just don't see it. And then, while it's out, I'm going to have both sides of this bit rise up and block it off. Why I've decided to do this, I wish I fucking knew. I don't know why this is a thing I have decided to do. But come time, when I get the resources, the underside of this farm is going to be terrifying. Thankfully, honestly, probably. Thankfully, though, what I can do is essentially just, repeat it for every single section down to wherever. But it's gonna be fucking impossible to get through here. Like, it's gonna be terrible. Because, like, God forbid I go through and all of them are lined up in sequence like a shit day at the headlights. Or at the fucking traffic lights. Like, you go through one area. It's like, okay, this is done. Oh, this one's come up. Now we gotta wait for this one. Okay, that one's done. We're gonna go through. And oh, this one's coming up. Alright. Like, I don't know why the fuck this is the thing I've decided to do. But my brain's just like, you should fucking do it. So yeah. That's what my brain decided it wanted to do. Thankfully, I have an ME system. Eventually, this will be the thing that's crafting a vast majority of everything, including all the goofy bullshit that I decided to do later on. As it is right now, though, it's a disappointment, to say the least. I need... If you want a really good demonstration of just create for the sake of create, look up how to make a cake. Create. You might have to throw in, like, Minecraft. But, like, I promise you that video will give you everything you need to know. Let me see if I can find it. I'll give you the channel name. That way it narrows it down a bit. Yeah, I figured that was going to be it. Ah, no. Sorry. I lied. It is called This is Create 2022. It is from 3 years ago. That's crazy. But it's basically just... No worries. Oh, such a good fucking video, dude. Okay, so... There's no wand of destruction. Good to know. I can make steel that way, but right, yeah. Oh! Right-click on a tank of lubrication to fill the can. Applying this to engines grant a 30% fuel. That's really cool. Huh. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I've just remembered something awful. I have to transport 10,000 buckets of lava to the overworld via train once more. Oh, no. I thought I was done. I thought it was over. And then it rips me right back into the fray. Son of a bitch. Alright. It's time to focus on the ME system. What do I need? So I need to teach the system how to make each of these. In order to do that, I would need to make the logic processor. In order to make the logic processor, I need to make gold, diamonds, certus, silicone, and redstone. All 5 of those can come together to make the things, all of which have their own seeds. So eventually I can make that. Problem is, actually, no, that won't be an issue because the vast majority of those are tier 3. The gold, welcome back, the redstone, the silicone, and the certus. No, gold is tier 4. Right? Yeah, gold is tier 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So, the redstone, silicone, and certus are all tier 3. So, I'm going to need to make more growth accelerators for those. Okay. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need that. I need silicone, redstone, glowstone, certus. Certus is tier 3, I think. I need the base crafting seeds. Shit. We have a goal. We have a goal. Shit. Seeds. It's a long-term one, but it is a goal nonetheless. So, 2, 3, 4, go. Is silicone tier 4? Oh no, silicone's tier 2. Oh, okay. Well then that's actually goated. That makes things way easier, actually. I was worried that I was going to have to deal with that later. Nope. We are good. I am definitely going to need to increase the amount of Ethereum I'm making somehow. I don't know how, but I am going to have to do it. That'll definitely have to come at a later date, though. Okay. Certus C, or silicone seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's redstone. 4. I don't think I need to be this specific with the recipes. I think I can just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have a goal in mind. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the baseline seeds that I need in order to start doing AE more vigorously, let's say. We're gonna try and collect seeds as rapidly as possible. Shit. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do too much. If I can get watering cans, that might be helpful. I don't have access to fertility essence right now. Yeah. Essence of fertility at 10%. How have I not... Oh. Probably doesn't drop when you're right-clicking. Fuck. Okay, so that's gonna change things a bit. Then I would need to break and then replace them, which isn't ideal, but it is an option, I guess, technically. I also need to make fluic seeds, but that requires tier 4. And I don't have tier 4 right now, so that's going to be a bit out of the picture. I also need tier 5 in order to make diamonds. Can I get diamonds another way? No, not really. Cave creeper. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So, okay. I'm gonna have to look into these drilling machines, because I don't think I've used them before. Like, ever. Like, I know they've existed, but I don't think I've ever actually used them. Also need to do a bunch of Let's do a lot of things, honestly. Mending. That'd probably be smart to grab. Oh, wait, no, I need a bookshelf trade. Because I need to start making infinite emeralds. Because I don't need... No, I don't need fluid seeds. Because I can technically make more if I do it through this. Right. I need vines. There's a jungle nearby, I think. Where was that at? I think that was to the south somewhere. No. I hope not. Have I not run into a jungle at all, actually? Oh no. Oh no. Have I run into a willow swamp at the very least? I don't know that I have. So, all this thing. It's not telling me, but it seems like it's a section of create tracks. Let's go pay a visit to the village. So I'm going south. Right? Yeah, south. That way. Oh, I didn't want to throw it too. Honestly, I'm not great at building, but I really do fuck with terrain generation like this. It's awesome. Okay. Should be coming up right over here. Oh. Hello there, windmill. Hello. Oh my. What is this we have here? Oh my. I will be taking all of these. Yes, very good. Yes, quite. Oh my. Why, hello there. 2 blocks of diamonds, okay. Damn. Okay. You know, just a casual block of iron. These are copycat panels, so that's another few blocks of iron. Oh my... Yes. Okay. Thank you for doing so much of the hard part for me. You're an absolute legend. and pistons. Okay, okay. I'm fucking with what I'm seeing so far. Ooh, actually. Can I? Ah, I can't. I'm just hoping I don't have to get mastic resin in order to be able to do infinite mining. That shit sucks. Should be a second one. Nope, that one broke. He broke. Damn. I'll just fuck it for now. Don't need a second set of goggles. Don't really need the destroyed track per se. More white grape bushes. Well, I guess I'll go check out the windmill, and then we'll probably shove off to a new location. Try and find some stuff and things. Never gonna say no to some free lanterns. Alright. Free crushing wheel. Free cogs. Free basin. More super glue. Oh, I totally forgot about a link controller. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, I am still looking for vines. I don't know where exactly. Wait. That away. Potentially. I'm gonna land in the middle of the trees. Let's hope not. Okay. Wait. No, there's moss over there. Hold on. We'll go that way. I'm in the water. Why am I lagging so much? What is happening? What are you loading? What are you doing? Stop that. It's an ocean. Congratulations, you loaded an ocean. What? Why were you so angry? I'm confused. What? Okay, whatever. Anyway. I got what I came out for, so. That's all I care about. All right. Converter. Yeah. Probably doesn't help that I'm loading 20 chunks. I could probably just knock that down to 16. Wow. Nice and smooth. Not fully on stream, because I'm not streaming at the 60 FPS that I'm running at, but still. Alright, so I would like a better price, and I'd like mending. You can do that for me. I know you can. Just a matter of if. You're going to be kind enough to do the thing. If I go too quickly. I forgot about you. You, my friend, might be the key to stupid shit. Have a good night. From what I remember, your crafting table is... yeah, kind of a lot. Although... with that price point, that's not bad. And in theory, I can trade gold for those and get them reduced in price. Well, now, this is a wonderful turn of events that I was not expecting. So, if I were to... I need saw, press... We'll just go ahead and mark all of these down. Can this be used as a profession block? No, it can't. That's quite alright, I think. I think that'll be fine. So, let's see. Schematic table is easy enough to do, I think. Should I need to make smooth stone? That will be easily solvable, I think. One would hope in the slightest that it would be easy enough to do. Then I can go ahead and begin to collect other I could. So I did just get rather... actually, no, I don't need to worry about that because I got both of them in my backpack. Right. Train casing, item vaults. The works. Very Very good. And I did recently get a whole bunch of blocks. There's those. Those. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to need the recently acquired brass and the electron tubes. Those will make me the deployers that I need. Then I need a mechanical saw, which I think I might have a couple of, or do I not? I don't. That's fine. I can always go make more. That's not that big of a deal. Do I have... I'm going to want a depot, because I don't think I have a press down there yet. Okay. So, this is all more or less just to fuel my stupidity later on. Oh, I do have one down here. Lovely. Yeah, so this will fuel the stupidity later on. So, what we're doing right now is we're just trying to get our hands on a villager. We'll reduce his prices. Oh, shit. I don't have any brown mushrooms, do I? That might be a problem. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's just focus on finishing out the thing that I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll get fucking lost in a rabbit hole and never come out. Okay. Mechanical press, mechanical saw. All I need to do left is make a deployer. Well, and the contraption tables. Which should have... I don't know. I don't think those are going to work. Okay. Good. Need 2 of them for it, so that takes care of that. Now all I need to do is press out the brass that I need to make the hand. I need a bit of andesite alloy to make the wrist, and that will allow me to make the contraptions table, which I only need 1 to make multiple villagers. I can just cycle them out whenever I need to try for other recipes. And then from there, from there, I should be good to go. What I'm going to get, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I've ever actually made one of these. So let's find out together, shall we? Okay. Good. Great. Now then, you are coming with me. Interesting voice of sound. Okay. Oh. Are you unaffected by... Huh. Concerning. Okay, so you'll have to be one of the first ones that gets put through. Let me go get some mushrooms. Are they closer to me or that one? I've got red ones. I don't have any brown ones, unfortunately. That's fine. We'll head to the nether then. Nether's usually pretty good about having varieties of mushroom. Thankfully I spawn in the nether wastes, so finding them shouldn't be too hard, I think. Oh, perfect. Broke my head. I am just trying to go home. I don't need your shit gassed. I believe I can make mycelium. Yes, okay. So, it's only 10, I can make a couple. How much does one of these give? 10, okay. But it doesn't matter what mushroom I use, so I can use the crimson fungus I've got. We'll use... What? Did I put it in the ME system? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll do 9. We'll do 3 infusions. Obviously this isn't going to do all of them, but it should do the first one, and then it'll empty out. Okay. So, this would be classified as a farm, so it's probably best I put it in here with the rest of the farms. Do I have the ability to make... Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Right, 4, left, 4, depth, do 5, up. Eight, go. That should do the trick. Then I can do a 3x3 square. 1, 2, 3. I'll come back with some bone meal. I'll grow the mushroom, and that should give me a whole host of mushrooms. I'm going the wrong direction. Alternatively, I could just make the fermented spider eyes now. And then I can do 6, I don't have any blaze rods, do I? Nope. Wait. I don't need them. Because I've got a brewing stand. I think I have at least one blaze powder. Right? Do I? No, but I do have a blaze rod. And we'll throw this through the crusher and get a little extra. I really need to make speed upgrades for this. Alright. Probably really only gonna need the one. And then I need the golden apples, which I'm glad I didn't eat. I can do 3. I know there's a way to trick it into thinking that you have a potion of weakness in here. I just don't remember. I don't remember how. I don't remember if it. I think it needed the. No, I think it. Fuck. Either way, I'm assuming they probably patched it. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, whatever. I'm not going to be too particularly worried about it. I think it is relating to the apples or the potions. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know what I got. Okay. So that's now running. That's now producing me discounts. Those aren't growing, which is kind of a bit of a pain. I might just set them down next to this and have them grow that way. Because I can waterlog that. And it'll be just fine. Yeah, I might just do that, honestly. It's not even really worth dealing with the hassle of trying to fucking reorganize everything. If I can do it faster, then I will. It might also be worthwhile to do cloches don't exist. And yeah, no, there's no such thing as a cloche. Shit. You know, I don't like that this is the way my brain has decided to do this. I'm going to set my farms up to a big clock. I don't like that I'm adding more things to it before I've even begun construction. But here we are, I guess. Like I don't know, man. Okay, so you know what? This shit getting on my nerves. Nope. Thank you. Very good. Now I need a hoe. I don't got no sticks. Cobblestone. Okay. And sure. Need this. Convert upward as far as I can. Convert that over. So now I can grow these at accelerated rates and use this as a nursery for the seeds to increase the amount of them that there is. Obviously, I'm not going to be over here harvesting this all the time, but it's a nice little boost to my current amounts. And if I get more seeds, I have more of a starting point for when I do eventually actually make separate farms for them. Because there will come a time where these are going to need farms, and I'm not happy about it. It is a possibility that's going to need to be addressed at some point in time, and whether or not that time is now or later is to be determined. But we've already got 2 Certus seeds, so yeah, that's good to see. I do need a chest for over there, though. Otherwise, it's just kind of going to go whatever problems. Problems are no good. Well, we are already up to 3 Certus seeds, so, yeah. Four Certus seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, really, it's a bit of a balancing act. I might pack up the thing, the Certus, and store that away. Actually, yeah. Let me wait for everything to grow on it first, and then we'll pop that. We'll deposit that safely in the system for now, but I need ease of access for the seeds. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think now that it's not focusing on two things as far as like what it needs to grow, it's doing it faster, which is good. So if I do that, in theory, it should go a little faster. Actually, since I'm no longer doing that, how about I do that instead? Since redstone's going to be a pretty vital thing, we'll do this. Yeah, no, that's much faster. Good. Once I hit 9 in the nursery, I'll pause production on it until later. Already up to 4 on Certus, which is crazy to me. Why am I not using all of them? Plus, this is getting me access to fertilized essence, which will be good. Did I get 2 seeds out of that? What the hell? Okay. I'm not gonna say no. And if nothing else, this is giving me a good surplus of redstone to work with too, because I am getting relatively low on it. So, once I get this done up and ready to rock, we need 1 more seed. I'll let this last batch grow to full. If it doesn't grow another one, then there it is. I'll let this one grow to full as well. Alright. So there's the 4 of those. Next we'll do glowstone. I'm gonna need a bunch of that too. I can do the same thing with the Inferium and just grow that super quick too. I just don't know if it's worth. Was I getting better odds if I broke it? Is that the deal? It might be. Might be ever so slightly better odds. Yep. Strangely enough, it is. Unfortunate downside is that unless I'm actively trying to break all of them, I can't use Vein Miner. So, yeah, there's that little fun nugget of information. I have a feeling that these are going to be a bit more of a pain than anything else. Okay. We're up to 5. Seven. Still 7. That's fine. Once we get there, we'll be cooking. I'm debating on whether or not it's worth it to do a whole line of these. Feeding several. We're up to 8. Are you going to be lucky number 9? No. And Sirius will be the last one I do for now. Just because I don't really need anything else. I really don't. Six. I could probably do this in a 1 block spot. And just have 4 of them surrounding it. 7. Oh, is it? Why is the noise gate so low? Oh. No, 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 no. Can I see the window, please? That should. There we go. Much better. Okay. So now I need you to suppress the nonsense. Good. Very good. Okay. So realistically, that should be good. Just need it to be a little on the lower side. There we go. Much better. Okay. So that's good for now. We'll worry about that at a later date. So, yeah. I need a bunch of this shit. But also need it to be a higher tier too, so. Yeah. Fun stuff all around, really. Okay. Good. The essence is converted. Now I need to further convert more essence into even more potent essence. The unfortunate downside is that I am not getting there very quickly, unfortunately. Sucks. So I really would have liked to have gotten there a little faster. The fertility essence that I got should help me out with that. But I need more inferium. So, to what let's say compensate for that. We're going to go ahead and grab a seed, just one, and we're going to plant it here. These will always grow too. The hope is with these that I'll be able to do maybe I ought to do growth pulsars underneath it. Speed it up more. Because if I just have one that I can rapidly harvest, it's essentially the same as having a whole farm going. It's just the difference is that I'm stood in one spot, not really doing anything. Alright. Unfortunately, you can't upgrade your things. Okay. Good. Good. Need some of these. What are those? I need more inferium. I think I might just go find the inferium, honestly. Like this is taking too long. I think I'm just better off going to find it. Do I have any sort of method of storing large quantities of items outside of the backpack? Speaking of the backpack, motherfucking crunchitize me, Captain. Like, I've been fucking telling myself I gotta do that, gotta do that, gotta do that, gotta do that. Never fucking did it. Now I'm doing it. Anyway, your prices are still ass. Back in you go for another rinse cycle. Have fun. So we're gonna go on a little bit of a journey. We're gonna go look around for some. No. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I gotta make a fucking. I gotta make a jetpack. Um, honestly, that shouldn't be too hard to make. Oh yeah, no, that's super easy. I got that. Okay. Then I can use this to make the jetpack, and later the armor jetpack, but that'll come later. So, jetpack. An electrolyzer, which requires gold, osmium, iron. Osmium, gold, iron. Crush all of them. Good. Need an electrolytic separator. Fuck. I don't think this is going to be a sink that I need. Well, we'll give it a shot and see. One, two. Alright, now let's see. Does this function like I want it? I don't think it's going to. Just a hunch. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. Hmm. Is there an infinite water source I can use? Not really. Not really. Water plus water equals water. Whoa. So I guess then I'm just gonna have to do the mechanical nonsense through create. Oh, good timing. See, your prices are still kind of turbo ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed. Um, you on the other hand, you should probably be able to turn your expensive prices into something a bit more manageable. Right, so you probably these. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. I really don't care if it doesn't look pretty or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I just need it to be going from point A to point B. So that's just a shaft. Rather than trying to get power all the way over there from point A to point B, it's just gonna be cheaper and easier to do shafts and cogs and shit over there. Shaft. Cogs are in the ME system, I believe. Yes. Alright. I've got some water over here that I made an infinite source at the beginning, thankfully. So, let me go ahead and make a walled off section. those. Okay. You are going to begin to fill that. I am going up here, because I believe I have a upgrade for it. If I'm not remembering correctly. I have a muffling upgrade, but I don't know what I have. No, I know I have a gas upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, but I don't know that this is what I need it for. Energy upgrade. Gold. And I need a bunch of osmium. Okay. Then once that finishes up, I'll go ahead and do a bunch of upgrades. I need that. That. Those go into there. I'm hoping the chemical use upgrade will make it so that it doesn't, or it produces more. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Alright, but once I get the machine up and running, then we're going to go ahead and end the stream there. Because I would like to have the jetpack pretty soon, actually. Alright, this should do the trick. Go ahead and dump the excess. And that up top. Speed upgrades. Okay, this doesn't work with that. But this is producing more than enough for what I need it to do, so we're chilling. Huh. That's terrifying. But there we go. Now have a jetpack. So for now, that will be for this one. I appreciate you folks for stopping by, vibing out and hanging out with me, and yeah. Next time, probably gonna be going on an Inferium hunt in the Nether. Because I'm tired of waiting. So we're gonna go look. Anyway. Appreciate you folks for stopping by.